Hello, everyone. Welcome to Aging and Spirituality, where we're always sharing ways that we hope you will have a more meaningful, fulfilling life after 60. I'm Chris Jensen.
I'm Kathy Lee Taylor. Hello, everyone.
We're so happy you're with us today. And
Oh,
we'd like to start out by saying, take a breath, settle right where you are, and for a moment, notice your own mind. Just notice it. What's happening there right now? Are you calm? Are you distracted? Maybe you're already thinking about what you're going to do next. Yeah, look at that.
that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
It's a rushing river in there.
yeah. Most of us don't choose what our minds are doing. We just react. We absorb the energy around us. We respond to people's moods. We get swept into worry or irritation or fatigue. It feels like our state of mind just happens to us. Isn't that right? Like the weather. But the truth is, you can choose your own state of mind. Would you like to choose your state of mind 24/7?
Yes.
Our goal today is to give you some tips on how you can live free, choosing your own state of mind. So let's
Great.
start by looking at our habit of reactivity. As we grow older, we gain perspective, but we also gather habits. And one of the strongest habits is reactivity. Someone says something sharp and we tense. A plan falls through. We spiral into frustration. The mind runs its well-worn pattern without asking permission, right? It just goes, "Doo, doo." And yet, there's a moment, sometimes a split second, when we can see it happen. Isn't that right?
Yes, you can.
That's the doorway to freedom, right there. See that awareness, seeing it. Because once you see the reaction, you no longer are the reaction. You can step back and you can choose. I found myself reacting to somebody the other day who was just a rude person. And I found myself reacting. But fortunately, I said, wait, I saw it. I saw the reaction happen. And that was the opening. That's the open door to choosing how I wanted to be and feel in that moment.
Yeah.
So you can step back, you can choose. So let me tell you the story of a yogi. There's this great yogi, and I don't remember who it was, but I heard the story about him. But someone asked him, do you ever feel anger or hurt? What about when someone insults you? And he says, oh, yes, of course I do, for about 30 seconds. So he has the reaction, but within 30 seconds, he recenters. There was another yogi. This was in India, and he was teaching and sharing, and it was this guy that was very aggravated with what he was doing and teaching. And he went up to him, and he was trying to get him off center. And so he said to the yogi, he started insulting him and saying, your teachings are hurting people and carrying on. And the yogi just kept doing what he was doing. And the guy said, don't you realize what I'm saying to you? And he said, yes, you can take it back. You can have it. You can keep it. I mean, you know, these
I
are,
wish it was that easy.
yeah. But listen, here's the thing. He didn't suppress it, that he didn't pretend it wasn't there. He simply notices it, feels it, and lets it go. And that's not a superhuman thing, it's training. It's the practice of awareness. It's what happens when you train your mind to return to center again and again until it becomes natural. I mean, these yogis do things with intensity, these really high yogis. And that's the thing. You just keep training your mind. Like when we meditate, what we're doing is we're training our mind, our emotions to center in that inner self, in that place of the divine, of love and joy within us. So practice to recenter in real time. So we're going to go through steps of how we can do this today. So how do we recenter? You notice your mood sinking, your mind is spinning. Just pause. You do that. Don't judge it. Just name it. Just like, oh man, I'm freaking out. Okay, I named it. Then you silently admit this to say to yourself, I'm anxious, I'm distracted, whatever. The simple naming of it separates you from the feeling. You become the one who sees the feeling, not the one who's trapped in it. So that's the break in the ice, that little door that opens when you see it. Then, once you're aware of that, you can't stay stuck there. You want to take a nice long sleep, slow, deep breath, feel your feet on the floor, feel your body, let your shoulders soften. You can do a mindful breathing practice where you put your awareness here and just watch your breath come and go. Or this is a nice breath that I like, that I think is very centering. So you're sitting nice and straight, feet on the floor, and you inhale, nice deep diaphragmatic breath. And as you inhale, you tense your body lightly from the toes to the top of your head. And then when you exhale through your nose, you relax. You do a deep diaphragmatic exhalation, but you relax from the head to the feet, like a wave of relaxation. Let's do just a couple of those and just see how you feel. Let's just try it. So I'm going to inhale, tensing from the toes to the top of the head, light tension. Now a deep exhalation, wave of relaxation from the head to the feet. Now do another one without me talking. Feels nice, doesn't it?
Very centering.
Yeah, so you noticed it, you said, okay, I'm freaking out. Let me do this breath. You may need to do 5 or 6 of them, whatever it takes. But every time you breathe and you put your attention on you doing what you're doing, and the tensing and relaxing helps you to keep your mind focused on the breathing. So as we do this with awareness, we're interrupting the cycle of reaction, anchoring back into the present moment. And then the third step is to choose your mind, your state of mind. So say to yourself quietly, what state of mind do I choose now? What would I rather have? Is it peace? Is it compassion? Curiosity? Wanting to understand? Whatever you choose, then try to breathe that in. Imagine it spreading throughout your body, your face, your whole being. And that's when you start to reclaim your power. That's when you start choosing your mind, what you want. So we've gone from we notice it, we do something to center and anchor pretty quickly. And then we choose something, we inhale it, we let it fill our being and just see it spreading throughout us. And we may need to do that for a few minutes. We may need to do it a few times, to get it going, because it is training. It is training, but anything in life takes training. A great pianist doesn't start out playing,
Perfect pieces.
yeah, everybody practices, whatever you do, you need to practice. You just got to keep doing it. And so then after doing this, you want to return. So remember that your mind will wander again. It's what minds do. Don't be hard on yourself. It does. But every time you notice it and you come back, you're building strength. You're building that new muscle. When you exercise, you start out maybe not very strong, but if you keep doing it, say you're doing the bicep thing, you keep doing it, you're going to get stronger and stronger. And that's, like I said before, it's why we meditate. Kathy and I meditate all the time. It's why we meditate, because that's training our mind. When I started meditating, my mind was, I had 2 sets of things going on. One set of thoughts was going on all the time. Another set was reporting on the thoughts that were going on. It's just like, and then I was amazed after meditating for a while that, first of all, the reporter shut off. And then after a while, hey, it's kind of pleasant in there. It doesn't have to be going a million miles an hour all the time.
Not many people can say it's kind of pleasant up there. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm listening to you. I'm thinking, oh God, if only the road ragers would listen to this, like they
No,
might. Yeah, right. They might, I mean, they might need to have an intention that would be different than us because we are always intending to be as centered as possible. But if a railroader could just take the time to step back and do this process, we'd have a much calmer, peaceful world, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I think we have to try that. We all
Yeah,
have to
I
keep
wish we
working at
could.
it. It's so true though. I mean, so many people just fly off the handle because their stuff's going on inside of them. They're not taking their time, you know.
Yeah.
And as we age, something really remarkable happens. We begin to see the patterns more clearly. I mean, we realize how temporary everything is, mood, circumstances, emotions. You're more aware of that, I think, as you age. I am. Uh, they rise, they pass, you know. With that realization comes a kind of spaciousness, the understanding that we can choose how to meet every moment. It's one of the great gifts of aging. We are no longer driven by so much noise in the world. We don't have to be. We start to value peace over drama, clarity over clutter, presence over distraction. Those are nice choices.
Yeah.
So we're choosing our mind as a spiritual practice. It's an act of maturity, an act of love, and for yourself and for everybody around you. I mean, every time one person steps back and doesn't just react, it affects the people around them, and that affects other people, and it grows and grows and grows.
Chain reaction.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So let's take a couple minutes right here. And remember at the beginning, I asked you to take a look at your mind. So let's just, okay, that's what's going on in your mind. Let's take a slow, deep breath in and out. What's the state of your mind right now? Is it the same as it was when we started? It's okay if it is. Whatever it is, we're just seeing it. We're not trying to fight with it or do anything with it or value it or judge it. We're just seeing what's going on. And now we're taking that step back. Let's do that breath we did earlier. We're going to inhale, lightly tensing from the toes up to the top of the head. And when we exhale, we relax from the head down like a river of relaxation flowing over us. Do two more of those without me talking. Now choose. What would you like to be in your mind? What would you like it to be now? Peace, open, grateful, content, love. Pick one, whatever you want. It's your choice. It's your state of mind you're choosing. Now breathe in that peace or contentment, whatever it is. Just breathe it in, feeling that it's filling your heart, settles behind your eyes, it softens your face, relaxes your jaw, filling every part of you. Now just relax. Notice your mind again. Okay, come back. What'd you notice at the end?
Well,
Can you tell us what you
well,
noticed before and after?
yeah, more notably, when I started, my mind was much more spacious than when we first did it, when you first started talking. But then when I did those exercises again, I felt it grounding into my body, felt the energy, just the peacefulness just moving down into my body, and that kind of existential dread walking out the door, just much more
Hmm.
calm, ability to be calm,
Yeah,
for sure.
makes a difference. You can choose. I think that that's the main thing that I wanted to talk about today is choosing, because we
Right.
all have times when we say, oh God, why did I react like that? Or why did I get into that funk? And it's actually, yogis would say we chose it because we didn't choose something else. So no judgment, just notice it, do something to center, to ground and center, and then choose what you want. Choose, choose to be the person you want to be and express the way you express,
Yeah,
not just
it's
your.
awesome. I was doing a talk today on my live cast and was talking about that how desire works and wanting. And so when you say to me, what do you want? State of mind, that feels kind of uh outside of the realm of what I was talking about. But at the same time, if you're choosing your state of mind, the rest of it comes a
Yeah,
lot easier. What you want, will not be all
mhm,
wrapped up in a bunch of other nonsense. It'll be much clearer to you. Spirit's actually able to flow through you much easily when you're calm and peaceful and all of those things than when you're all uptight. It's going to be really hard to understand what your desires and needs are and or what your calling is or your purpose, right? You're just you have to maintain that you're talking about the baseline state of maintaining that centeredness in spirit, and the mind is such a huge part of it because the mind is like a monkey jumping from one tree to the next,
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
which
Yes.
is entertaining sometimes, but it can be also really annoying.
Yeah. So I hope this has been helpful for you and work with it. Let us know if it's helping or if you want to talk about it. We'll be happy to do that. So,
Please do go
um,
to YouTube.
yeah, come to YouTube and like us, subscribe, send us comments. We want to hear from you.
Comment for sure. All
Yes.
right, good stuff. Stay calm, everybody. Have a great week. See
Bye.
you next week.